Welcome back to Man on a Beach. I'm here on the links course behind the bay at the back of the ocean here on Iona. And I'm with Marcel. Marcel, what does the beach mean to you?
Well, it means a lot of things to me. I love it, the beauty of the beach. I live in California, and so I appreciate the Pacific Ocean there, and I'm finding out how much beach Scotland has on this trip. We've been here 2 weeks in Scotland, and we're actually camping just up on the hill where we can see the Atlantic on one side, and with my wife and I, we can, from the little place where we have our lunch, we can see the little bay and island of Mull there. So we're surrounded by beaches, and right now I'm out here. I just came to spend a little time here before we walk to the Abbey to meet my wife Anna Rose. But I think right now, in playing a little golf, the beach means keep your ball off of the beach. If you want to score lower on this hole, you really want to make sure you keep it, because the other time I played it, it hit the fairway and rolled in there. But
should we let you finish this hole?
Yeah. But I think right now it's just a place of beauty, and I think that this is a place where you're going to tend the flag for me. I appreciate that. But here, are you surrounded by nature? We got the sheep coming up closer here. And this golf course, what's nice about it is it's just kind of a natural golf course. I'm sure they do not put any fertilizer on the beach, and that's something that's a big concern in California and other places is runoff from man-made fertilizers and stuff like that. That was a bad putt. But they mowed the grass here, and they have a championship once a year here on Iona, the Iona Open, and it was Friday, and there were 79 golfers who came to the island to play in it. I was lucky enough to be one of them. I didn't win it with putting like that, but usually my putting's better than that. But I don't know. I guess what does the beach mean to me? I think just spending time at the beach, you just see its vastness, its beauty. I'm a photographer and filmmaker, and artists forever have been drawn to the sea, painting it, sketching it, living by it. And just come, I think, gather your thoughts. There's a lot of things you could say about golfing. You know, you can just take some time out and take a nice walk. And here you can have a nice walk not only on a golf course and a kind of a pasture, but then along the beach. And it does help you, give you a time to think about things and what you're doing. So here we got I'm going to hit a 4-iron here, because I think if I really hit it right, it might get there. Windy at the beach, almost always. A few evenings here this week it's not been. Oh, we're talking the beach. We're talking the beach. I'm hitting a provisional. Now there is one that's okay. Provisional ball. But I don't mind it. I'm not trying to. I think it just walk along the beach. Well, it's rolling there. It was going towards the pin.
Marcel, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say about the beach?
Yeah, I'd like to just say, well, one, I'd like to see who's ever living near the beach or using things near the beach, working near the beach, whether it's a farm, near a creek that goes next to it, or a golf course that's along the beach or near a creek. I think it's really important that we don't have runoff of things. We work to prevent man-made runoff that can harm the water, pollute the water, and there's so much that can be done, I think, with these big industries. Agriculture, obviously, automobile leaves all kinds of residue on the streets, and when we get in Southern California, when it rains, after it hasn't rained for 6 months in Southern California, we can have a period there where it just doesn't rain. No one can go in the water. It's, you know, they'll even put up, you know, notices, hey, don't go swimming here. It just got too much runoff, pollutes the water. So a scene like this, even a golf course, they should just forget about the fertilizer, use something else, have the course less green, you know, where that's an issue. Where there's cars and parking lots, there's things that people are doing more to preserve, to capture runoff before it gets to the streams and creeks. And there's lots of river and creek restoration and conservation groups. I'm part of one in Orange County, California, called the Santiago Creek Greenway Alliance. And there's Friends of the Los Angeles River, and in Germany and Czech Republic, all these places I've traveled here in Europe. It's a worldwide issue that everybody, I think, is, with the internet, learning from each other and traveling and seeing other places. I think we can all put it together and have clean beaches where we can all enjoy them and swim in them. Today is a sunny day, which is unusual here to have this much sun. So Anna and I are going to go swimming in this beach, and it's nice to know. I mean, there's no problem here. This is a clean beach anywhere on Iona. But there's other places you really have to worry about it. And I would never go swimming in some rivers or some beaches, and that's a shame. And I think we just need, as a society, to just keep working on whatever we can do in your own little town, your own little creek or bach in Germany, to work on the environment of our waterways and our beaches, to really keep them clean and healthy for the fish, for the wildlife. That the wildlife is attracted to the beaches and the creeks just like the humans. And, you know, we can live in harmony with our environment, with wildlife. And we have to use all this knowledge that we have gathered about, where we've just learned how badly we have polluted some places, and how bad things can get. China, I just heard on the Scottish radio last night, as having a big new influx of working with their environment, because they've polluted it so bad. All their commerce and industry that sprung up out of nowhere the last 50 years is now they've got major environmental problems. You know, it's like, well, we already know this. It's you know, the time is now. The time is now. It's not, you know, not later. It's in some places. It might have been too late. For some beaches will never be what they were like, but there's a lot of them out there, and I think it's important we all work towards it.
Thanks very much.
All right.
All the best.
Thank you.
Bye now.
I got to go find my second ball. I think the first ball went into the rocks. So I need a lot more practice back in California or here to to be a better golfer to keep my golf balls off the beach. Thanks very much. It was a real pleasure to meet you.
Bye now.
And the other thing I gotta say is you meet the nicest people on the beach. The other couple here from Holland, I talked with them. I was first talking with them when the man on the beach shows up. And it's amazing, the people that you meet. Now we gotta go to the other side of the beach and find Anna, who's over there looking for green stones on the other side of Iona. So hopefully I find her shortly.
Cheers, bye.
All right, thank you.